Today's episode, I'm going to be harvesting my turnips and setting them aside to preserve them through the fall and winter so we can dine on turnips for the next 4 to 6 months. Stay tuned, I'll show you how I'm doing this. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm going to do a little bit in the garden series. And today I'm going to be harvesting my turnips, and then we're going to preserve them through the next 4 to 6 months so we can dine on turnips. Yeah, fresh turnips. So let me show you how I'm preserving turnips. So I got me a couple of 5-gallon buckets here. In one bucket I'm just going to cut off the tops, and I'm going to give the rabbits and the goats a treat from the turnip greens. And then I went down to Lowe's and bought this bag of play sand. And the reason why I decided to purchase play sand was because this is washed and I'm storing my food in this. And I prefer to use washed sand to store my food products in this, and that's why. I only got it for $4.15 using my VA discount. And so we're going to go ahead and open the bag, and we're going to lay a layer of sand in the bottom of the bucket, about 2 inches thick, and then we'll start harvesting turnips, and I'll show you what I'm doing and how I'm storing them. Now, believe it or not, the Pioneer used the sand as a preservative in their root cellars. I don't have a root cellar right now, so I'm going to find the darkest, coldest spot I can store these in. They should store well for 4 to 6 months, so let's get these harvested. Do note that I'm leaving the root intact, but I'm cutting off and leaving about an inch of the tops of it, 1 to 2 inches of the tops of the turnip. And that way it'll stay preserved a little bit longer. You just toss it in the bucket, go to the next one. Now this works well with any root crop. What I'm going to do is just make sure that they're laid out and they're not touching in each other, because you don't when vegetables touch like that, they ripen faster, is what I found out. So once I got a nice good layout there, I'm going to cover these with sand, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the next layer. Just dump sand in there. Okay. Okay, let me show you my jerry-rigged root cellar. Cool, dark place. Okay, yes, I did put a lid on it. We're going to protect it. But we're going to store it in the crawl space under the house. A perfect place for the absence of a proper root cellar. It stays a nice temperature under here. So let's get this off, if I can. Okay, we're just gonna set it right inside here. Get that lid in place. I gotta buy new lids because these ones are old and crap. And I'll set it right there so I can access it real easily and put this back in place. Okay. There we go. And then we'll go get the rabbits a delicious little treat with the greens, the turnip greens. They should enjoy this. I feed them to these youngsters because I'm growing them out to process for freezer camp, so we'll have protein through the fall and winter. Here you go. These are all boys in the bottom. I managed to sell some, so I was able to purchase some livestock feed. This is another buck. Here you go. They get grass hay and they get the regular pellets. And these are my does up here. I have 2 does and 4 buck out here. There you girls go. Enjoy. Yeah. That's cute. They're sharing. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'll go share some with the parents. Yeah, these are our groceries. Okay, beauty, here you go. Here's a snack. You too. Everybody gets one. Oh, that spring fell off. Curses. Okay. Here you go, sweetie. Here you go, big boy. This is my prize buck here. This is Patrick Dune. He's from the A&M University in Texas. Their breeding programs for this type of rabbit. And these are purebred New Zealand. There you go. There's a yum yum. Didn't have enough for the goats, so I want to make sure everybody gets something. And these guys on the bottom cage were born in April, and they are going to be processed as well. The other ones outside were born in May. Yep, the rabbits kindled in May. Here you go, I'll just thread it through the screen. enjoy. And I got just a little bit left for you. Sorry about that. Oh, she's enjoying that. Well, that's it on this episode of teaching you guys how to preserve your root crops. You do the same with carrots, potatoes, of course, turnips, any root crop. That's what the pioneer did. I gleaned this information from my grandfather's memoirs, and very instructional. Please stay tuned to more videos because I come up with all kinds of neat ideas, and it helps homesteading a lot easier and a lot better, especially if you're living off grid and for lack of a root cellar, because a lot of people just don't have root cellars. Stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing and then clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. I missed a day. Yep, I took a day off. I actually filmed 7 episodes in one day and 6 episodes in another day, and it took me 3 days to process them, and then I made them scheduled to come live each day throughout the month. So I got to take about 2 weeks off from producing YouTube shows, and you guys didn't even know it, did ya? I even got to go on a daddy-daughter date. We went to a concert and we got to sit apart from everybody. I'll explain that in that video. But I got to warn you, I was really relaxed. Yeah, I self-medicated with a certain beverage, and I did not have any plans of going out that day, but she came home from work with 2 tickets, second row, center, premium. And we ended up not sitting there, but you guys will see that in that episode. I'm going to process it and upload it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. My apologies ahead of time, but be safe, please, folks. This is ridiculous times. Ridiculous. Be safe and always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode, okay? Bye-bye now.